Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's talk about Harford County Public Libraries, Bel Air Branch. One of the best things about the United States is the free public libraries, which provide wonderful educational services to its residents. During our lives in Bel Air, Maryland, we absolutely loved Harford County's Bel Air Branch. This library provided so many different activities for preschool-aged children, especially during the winter, where the options were limited, particularly for families like mine, low-income families. It was wonderful to have a place that was productive, educational, and safe for me to take my children. If not every day, every other day, there were story times with dancing and music. The library had so much to offer: books, puppets, toys, Legos, scientific explorations, other activities, and more. The first floor was completely for children, and the second floor was for adults. We had a great amount of fond memories in Bel Air Branch. We mainly checked out the children's books and movies. However, there are computers, books, and more available for adults. As a single mother of 2 young children, one of whom with speech delays, Bel Air Branch was my go-to place. It wasn't only a safe place, but also it provided quality services with great librarians, reading stories with activities including prop, music, and that wasn't the best part. The best part was they always promoted active participation from children. Due to speech delays, my son also had hyperactivity, and I was going through hard times as a disabled veteran. This was one place I always felt that we were welcome. The staff always smiled and were supportive just by being kind and displaying positive attitude towards everyone, including us. The Bel Air Branch was a safe haven for our family. I am so thankful for having Bel Air Library miles from my house to take my children and interact with the staff and other families. Population was mainly white European, and the children were so well behaved. The parents didn't have to say something twice to their young children. There was never violence among children, and if a child hit another, the mother got involved right away and had her child apologize to the other child. These positive behaviors had a positive impact on my children as well. Bel Air Library helped to build my family for a better future. Around 2018, Bel Air Branch started to provide access to iPad for children. I had some mixed feelings about that. On the one hand, it was good to have children from low-income families to get exposure to technology, but on the other hand, library was a place for children to connect with one another, and electronics are usually obstacles to that. It has been over 6 years since we moved out of Bel Air, but I will always remember our fun memories in Bel Air Library. Bel Air Branch is one of 11 branches of Harford County Public Library. The library has more than 4 million materials and serves more than 174,000 registered users. Bel Air Branch is the largest branch in Harford County. It was originally organized and operated by the Ladies Auxiliary of Emmanuel Church in 1885 and was named the Bel Air Circulating Library. The building was on the main street close to the courthouse, and it had about 200 books. Men could congregate and smoke in the reading room, since it was also a community center. The Harford County Library Association was formed in 1912, and the first free library was housed in a 2-room on Main Street over a tailor shop. As the collection and borrowers grew in 1915 and 1918, in 1926 the library moved to a house on Main Street purchased by the association. The Library Aid Act of 1945 gave recognition and monetary support to county government for established library services. So in 1946, the association turned over its assets to the Harford County Library Board of Trustees. The Bel Air Branch was established in 1947, and the current building was constructed in 1960. The same building was renovated in 1967, and in 1998, a second renovation took place. In 2016, the children's section was renovated again, in which we witnessed the renovation. The renovation made the library even more appealing, and in general, they are always improving that section. Without a doubt, it is a wonderful opportunity to go and take advantage of these free services, as well as create and build upon a nice, reliable community. Young parents can meet other new parents, especially if they are new to the area. The branch features an early literacy interactive space. This dedicated area within the children's department, which focuses on youngest readers and their families. Through engaging play, targeted materials, and innovative programs, this space encourages the emergent literacy skills essential to school readiness for children. For elementary through middle school children, the department offers Streamworks, SM, and Makerspace that offers children and their families to create with 3D printers, fabric arts, and so much more. The library membership is required to check out items. In order to obtain membership and identification with photograph and address showing the residence residence in Bel Air, Harford County, Maryland is required. With digital world expanding, they have changed their policy and opened up their membership to the state of Maryland and even the out-of-state residents. Out-of-state members have to pay a fee of $10 for children ages between 13 to 18 and $30 for adults. The library cards are free for all Maryland residents. However, there are late fees and fines for lost items. If the fines reach $10, the residents' borrowing privileges are blocked until the fee is paid in full. For lost items, the cost of the item and plus $5 processing fee are charged to the borrowers. Libraries are great resources for all, but especially for the low-income families. People can make photocopies, print things, use the internet, do research, and that is in addition to being able to check out items such as books, CDs, DVDs, etc. Considering these are free items provided at the expense of the taxpayers, I do believe it's good to have charges for late items and lost items. It does promote responsible behavior for the borrowers. I absolutely love free public libraries, and Bel Air Branch is on the top of the list of the libraries I have been to. Harford County Public Library, Bel Air Branch, is located at the heart of Bel Air downtown. It is close to the courthouse, 100 East Pennsylvania Avenue, Bel Air, Maryland, 21014. For questions, the number is 410-638-3151. Make sure to visit Bel Air Branch if you live in Harford County, Maryland.